Hello, welcome to a new video. So in this one, I figured I would talk about like what supplies I use for my collection, because I think that's what I get asked about the most, like in my comments. So I figured I would just go over that like in a pretty simple video. So I'll talk about the types of binders I use, the pages, the sleeves, which I think will be helpful, and then I'll try to leave links in the descriptions, like there's more than one description, description below. So if you're interested, you could find things. So yes, let's get started. So I think what most people have, a majority of what people have their collections stored in, is the typical A4 binder. So I use two different sizes. I do use the same brand. I use the Avery heavy duty binders. So I have a 2-inch binder which holds my like bigger inclusions. So this is that, and it has like the D ring so that the pages kind of don't like curl, they kind of lay like more flat. So this is 2 inches. And then we have the 1.5 inch. I like 1.5 inch typically for my collections. As far as A4 binders go, I don't have a ton of these. I just use it for my like 3 alt groups, which is Pentagon, ATEEZ, and Twice. So I don't like to go bigger than this. It's definitely up to you what your preference is, but I like to use 1.5. I used to put Twice in a 2-inch binder, but I felt like it was really heavy. And also, if you know Twice, they used to have a lot of cards, like 9, 10, 11 cards per member. And now it's down to like 5 or 6. And I do collect my top 3, so I do have a lot of Twice cards. So I split it, so half, one binder is just for like the older eras where they have like 9+ cards each, and then I have another 1.5 binder for more recent comebacks because they have less cards. But yes, so this is, oh my gosh, the lighting just like went away. The sun. But yeah, so this is my Pentagon and ATEEZ binder. So this is where I keep their photo cards, just because I collect them more extensively. So yes, they tend to have more cards. So it is your preference. I personally like white binders. If you want to get a different color to indicate different groups, or girl groups versus boy groups, or you want bigger binders because you have a ton more cards and would prefer to put it in a bigger binder, that is totally up to your preference. I just prefer 1.5, and I strictly only put album cards in these type of binders. And then you'll see, oh my god, now the sun is coming back, but you'll see that I have smaller binders for these groups as well. So we can go into those binders next. All right, so we can move on to the ever popular A5 binders. This is something that has become very popular recently. I think they're super cute, and I just love finding new ways to store my collections. I have a lot of binders, which I feel like is kind of unnecessary sometimes because I don't collect as many groups as other people, but I like to put them in like different binders. So I have a ton of A5 binders, which are also called the mini binder. So I have the OG Beyond D binder. I have this binder that was from Amazon, which I originally started with, and then I have the Luca Lab binders. So I guess we can talk about like these first. So we'll start with this one. This was my very first mini binder. It's one of my most viewed videos. I used to have Yunho in this type of binder. This was a cheaper alternative to the Beyond D binder, but I did find that I prefer the Beyond D binder more than this one, just because the Beyond D binder is wider. So yes, this I keep my like photo cards for like groups, members that I like don't collect. So I have like Blackpink, CLC, extra like Twice cards. I have my Jihan collection still here. I got extra from his cards. I have some i-dle and IVE. I tend to keep my, oh, and then Kepler. I tend to keep my photo card pulls now, but this one is kind of great. It's like it's just a cheaper alternative to the Beyond D. You can get this on Amazon and it comes in a 2-pack and it's like $12 for the 2 or something. But yes, it does. The pages don't stick out, but they are kind of close to the edge, which I kind of didn't like. And then eventually I moved on to the Beyond D binder. So this is my Beyond D binder. This is for Yunho. I have Yunho in his album cards in an A4, but I keep his extra, like not his extra, like his pre-order benefits, his treasure era cards in here, just so you could see. I have tons and tons of Yunho pops, especially after this recent era. I'm gonna have a lot. I've collecting Yunho more thoroughly, and I also have like merch cards and all that stuff. So yes, I love the Beyond D binder. Nice thing is that it's wider, so you can see that the pages don't stick out. And then I love that you can put the pocket, like put a picture in the pocket, and then I just did some deco. And then I have these covers. I got these covers from Mochi Things, which is a US based stationery store. Just because I didn't like seeing through to my cards. Yeah, so that is this binder. I currently have like four of these. I have one for Yunho pops, one for Pentagon pops, one is for Twice, like non-album and like solo thing, and then I now have an extra one because I moved some things around, because now I have Luca Lab binders. So these are my Luca Lab binders. I have, I have 4. So I have, oops, it's upside down. So here I have let's talk about this one first. So this is the checkerboard composition binder from Luca Lab with the black rings. So this is where I keep my Vernon collection. Yes, I'm going to like decorate this eventually. I love these. I kind of wish all of my collections were in this. I mean, I love Beyond D. It is the OG. I have so many. I absolutely love Beyond D as well. But what I like about this is that, well, it's cardboard. Also it lays very flat. Sometimes the Beyond, let's see, the Beyond D binder, I mean, yeah, it lays, there's just, you know, this. But yes, I do love the Luca Lab binders. I'm obviously gonna keep them with Beyond D binders because I did spend money on it. Also, yeah, so this is the checkerboard one, and I also have this glitter cover. I have a glitter cover on all of mine, just to like protect it. And then I have the like classic composition notebook ones. So I have purple, blue, and pink. So I can show you briefly. So this is my mini collection. And this is the white ring. Oh, they're also all 25R, and I think that's like the size, because I think there's a 19R, which the rings are smaller. I could be wrong though. But yeah, I got mine off like I got mine off directly of Luca Lab. So yes, this is Minnie's binder, and then this one is Liz. Eugen's still in here. I might put Eugen with Minnie, I'm not sure, because Eugen is a cube artist and Minnie is obviously cube, but also like I doesn't have a lot, so, but Minnie has more, so I don't know, we'll see. I do collect Eugen a little more than most groups, just because I love her. And then here is my Changbin one, so cute, just my Changbin cards. So yeah, I got mine off of Luca Lab, and then also there's some stationery stores that I see, so I can link those below as well. And then they obviously have the glitter covers. So yes, I like kind of want there's like a black one of this, and I kind of want it, but I don't know what I would put in it, you know. I just have a lot of binders. So yeah, this is all of that, and then those are all my binders. So I guess we'll talk about the pages I use. Okay, so here are all of my pages. So I guess we'll talk about my A5s first. So I use the Beyond D brand 4-pocket A5 pages. This is just always what I've used. There are a lot more options now that A5 binders are becoming very popular, but this is just what I've always used, and all I know. So yeah, I like them. I don't mind them. There are different brands, like Luca Lab has its own brand of pages. So yes, this is just what I use. These are what I was able to get my hands on, so yeah. And then we have different size pages for like bigger inclusions. This is like 3 pockets, so these are like 4x6, which is usually most postcards, so I do use these a lot. This is like a 4-pocket. I don't know, I just always have them in BCW brand. That's just always what I've used, so yeah. This is a 4-pocket for like bookmark type things. 8 pockets. I put like twice as Polaroid inclusions in here because they fit. And then you could put like, I think like BTS has like mini cards or whatever, and they fit in here. This is a 3-pocket again for bookmark size things. 4 pockets for like mini photos and stuff can go in here. And then 2-pocket, which fits like 5x7 postcards, but they don't really do those that much anymore. But I got all of these off Amazon. These BCW sleeves I've gotten through, not BCW, Beyond D, I've gotten through group orders or off Mochi things. And then this is like a 1-pocket, which I put a paper in, but I use these as a cover. I kind of want to like get crafty, and like I see people collage their covers for their binders, so I kind of want to do that too, but that's also from Amazon. And then what I usually get asked about the most are my 9 pockets, because I love these. These are the Guardhouse Shield brand 9 pockets, and I absolutely love these. I used to use Ultra Pro like most people did, but they would get really like wrinkly, and I hated how it made my cards look. They kind of made them look like morphed. So this is this, and what's nice, it's nice and thick, very plain and simple, and it lays very flat. So it makes the cards like look better. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so that is why I switched. I love these. I got them off eBay, so I can leave a link for that as well. Of course, they were a little more expensive because I had to pay like shipping or whatever, but I think totally worth it. So I can leave a link for that as well. And then, so yes, I absolutely love those. I highly recommend them if you want to get away from Ultra Pro. But yeah, so now we can talk about the different sleeves that I put my cards in. Okay, so we have different sleeves, and I'm actually missing sleeves as well. Okay, so let's talk about Ultra Pro first, which I have in here. So I have the Ultra Pro like standard size, which is 66 millimeters by 91 millimeters. This is a good alternative to Dragon Shield. It is cheaper. What I liked about it was that it fits perfectly like in the pockets, but what I didn't like is that it has like a little, I don't know if you could see it, like a little circle, branding circle. So yeah, I do still use these for my like twice pre-order cards and like my OT sets, because obviously there's a lot of those, and this is just a cheaper alternative. Still very great if you're on a budget. You don't always have to have Dragon Shield. So yes, I do love these still. I used to use them for my entire collection, and then I ended up switching because I do like Dragon Shield more. But also for my collection, I do use these Lilac Ultra Pro sleeves to mark what's coming. So I have those as well. Dragon Shield used to not, they did have a color like this, but it was like difficult to find. Now you can find it, so I would have liked to prefer to have a Dragon Shield, but that's fine. These work just as well. And then we have all of my Dragon Shield sleeves. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Shield, so like most people, I use the clear classic for my cards. I just love the clear classic. What I love about Dragon Shield is that it grips the cards better than Ultra Pros. So in Ultra Pros, the cards tend to slip around more, which I hate. Like, I hate when they're crooked. So the Ultra Pros actually really grip them, and they're nice and like thick. So this is a classic size, which is, let's see, 88 millimeters by 63. And then I have my white fillers, of course, which again, simple, plain, explanatory, which I use. And then we have the Japanese size. So I have the B&D pages, which do not fit like clear classic sleeves, so I had to use the Japanese sleeves. So they have a clear classic as well, which is what I use. So the Japanese, I said clear classic, yeah, Japanese, which is 86 millimeters by 59. So yes, I'm just a Dragon Shield girly. I just love Dragon Shield. There are cheaper alternatives, which I did not explore just because I trust Dragon Shield, so I'm willing to pay the extra money. And then I also have like clear matte ones. The clear matte ones I use for my cards that for members I like don't collect and just have like different cards. So there's just like a textured back to it. These are cheaper than the clear classic, I think. And then we just have white matte sleeves. I don't have a lot because I have them as fillers, but yes, this is textured as well. So yeah, that is all for that video. It was pretty self-explanatory. So those are all the supplies I use. Yeah, who knows when this video is coming out. It's like pre-filmed, may come out a long time from now. But yes, if you have any questions about my supplies, feel free to let me know, or any questions about anything really. I try to get back to my comments, although I'm really bad at it. So yeah, that was this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.